If you're a celebrity, then you need to brace yourself for some unruly social media comments. And while some of these celebs just ignore them and keep moving on, others, like She-Hulk star Jameela Jamil, have responded to some hostile haters who have slammed her show. If you care to find out what happened, then all you need to do is watch this video to the end. What you need to know: Jameela Jamil had some responses to unfriendly fans who criticized the upcoming Disney Plus show She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. The back and forth took place on Twitter, and the actress found some comments too insensitive to bear. And while many fans have appreciated She-Hulk for its comedy and storytelling, there is a portion of the fandom that criticizes She-Hulk for having women lead the cast and crew. It seems like the hostile fans haven't gotten used to the idea of women taking the front seat in TV shows. Still, Jameela Jamil has responded to some of the harsher criticisms that have been made about her and her co-stars, because she's not the type to just let criticisms go by. How it all started: on Saturday, Jamil posted a video of herself eating McDonald's french fries while dressed as Titania and standing in New York City's Times Square. She captioned the video, "Awaiting the final episode of She-Hulk, like," and after several male commenters stated that they wouldn't watch She-Hulk long enough to catch the end, Jamil commented, "Lol, why are so many men frustrated? Are you all okay?" On Sunday, the actress reaffirmed her support for She-Hulk by saying that the show doesn't follow any old formulas, and we still reached #1 in the ratings while having a blast filming. On Monday, more reactions poured in, and these were even more forceful than the previous ones. Jameela noted that it is acceptable for fans to dislike She-Hulk, but that some of the disparaging remarks made about her are unnecessary. In a tweet, Jameela remarked, "For example, if you personally dislike She-Hulk, that is perfectly acceptable. I'm aware that not everyone will like it. Some individuals freaking adore it. But can we all agree that you do not have to be so harsh when you communicate your feelings to me? We're all fans, so let's discuss gently." More followers respond to Jameela's tweets. Obviously, some Twitter users were compelled to ask Jameela what she meant by hostile comments. She responded, "I was informed that I am a diverse hire. I was informed that I would never work again. I've been told that women shouldn't be allowed to write for television, that I look repulsive, and that I'll just be remembered for being a piece of crap." Jameela is still enjoying the moment despite fan reactions. Jameela Jamil seemed to enjoy her role as Titania. She even posted extra information on Titania's official Twitter account. She said, and I quote, "Titania stands out because she is the most irritating of the group, in my opinion. I believe she could annoy you to death without having to employ her might, but I believe that this is a superpower that we have not harnessed to its full potential. Moreover, she is really beautiful. I appreciate that she is a bit curvy and extremely self-confident. She lacks any sense of self-consciousness and is quite odd. We'll see." Anger management. Why She-Hulk is such a powerful symbol of female rage. For a moment during the presidency of Donald Trump, female rage was a huge topic of discussion. Things have deteriorated since then, thanks in large part to the ultra-conservatives on the highest court. But 5 years after nearly 500,000 women marched on Washington, we now have a handy new symbol of female rage: the She-Hulk. You're familiar, of course, with the original Hulk, Dr. Bruce Banner, who after accidental overexposure to gamma radiation became green and smashed things every time he got upset. In the late 70s TV show, he was played by his altered state by the bodybuilder Lou Ferrigno. More recently, Mark Ruffalo and a lot of CGI carried the character in the Avengers franchise. Now Disney Plus has updated the premise with a huge green lady monster that works in LA and would rather not be a superhero, given the lack of rewards or career growth. She is the former deputy district attorney, Jennifer Walters, or as the show's title has it, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. This would be an average spin-off if the plot didn't touch on deeper fears, or the show didn't want to vaguely own the political side of its DNA. Titania Maslany plays Walters in her alter ego. When she claps her hands, she can throw people through walls, break furniture, and make a sonic boom that flattens trees. She also speaks directly to the camera, Fleabag style, to give commentary on the action and maintain a studiously sardonic tone familiar to fans of Avenger movies. Anyway, the main goal here is to enjoy the drama, while leaving room to see how the character changes and how the social and political world she moves through changes. How She-Hulk stands out from the male Hulk. She-Hulk is vastly vastly different from her male predecessor. In the male version, the Hulk takes off his shirt, grunts, grimaces, and lifts cars over his head for a full 5 minutes to show his pure, uncontrollable rage. Walters, on the other hand, has complete control of her Hulk side. As long as she wears enough spandex to support the change, she can still keep her contracts with her corporate law firm while she is changing. She may be missing her shoes and one sleeve of her jacket, but she is generally acceptable otherwise, as she does not make cavewoman noises. She also uses her regular speaking voice, and she is collected enough to roll her eyes at the conduct of others around her. The show's creator, Jessica Gao, has done this intentionally. In the pilot, while her Hulk relative Mark Ruffalo helps her become a better Hulk, Walter gives him a talk about woman's anger and the need to control it. She reveals to him that she becomes enraged anytime a man yells obscenities at her in the street or attempts to tell her something she already knows. She says softly, while he blinks very slowly, that anger control is a requirement for all women, who must maintain a calm experience even as their ego grows larger than life. I can't even exist without being a derivative of the Hulk. She laments vehemently after the public chooses the name She-Hulk. And if she had the chance to decline the position, she would. As she said, and I quote, "I did not attend law school and accrue 6 figures of debt to become a vigilante hired by narcissists and billionaires." I dare anyone to stop watching after the 3rd episode, when Tim Roth shows up as the evil abomination, who has changed his mind. Still, a portion of the fans yearn for something a little less archetypal, a little less Disney, and a little more Marina Abramovic. In the late 1970s, each episode of The Incredible Hulk ended with Dr. Banner walking sad down a deserted highway. He had moved on from whatever damage his Hulk side has caused, and his pain had made him both stronger and more alone. Jennifer Walters concludes each episode with a cheery victory, leaving one to ponder what she might look like if she ever truly lost it, got irritated with rage, and did something that completely messed up her hair. Where to watch She-Hulk? She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, like all Marvel Cinematic Universe television series, is only available for streaming on Disney Plus and has been since August 18th, 2022. To view all 9 episodes of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, you need only subscribe to Disney Plus if you're live in a Disney Plus supported region. Unfortunately, Disney Plus is still not available in a lot of places around the world, especially in Asia and Africa. You'll need a VPN like ExpressVPN or NordVPN if you live in China, Russia, Ethiopia, among other countries, to view She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, or the other Marvel Studios TV shows and films. What is She-Hulk about? She-Hulk, Attorney at Law tells the narrative of Jennifer Walters, Titania Maslany, a lawyer and Bruce Banner's cousin, also known as the Hulk. After getting contaminated by her cousin's blood during a blood transfusion, Walter has to figure out how to use her powers and figure out how to balance her new life as a superhero with her old job as an attorney, where she now represents other superheroes in court. Jessica Gao serves as a head writer and showrunner. Kat Coiro and Anu Valia direct the episodes, and Kevin Feige leads the typical Marvel Studios team of producers. Due to fan backlash, will there be a She-Hulk Season 2? Most production companies pay close attention to what fans are saying about their shows, and She-Hulk is no exceptions. To its credit, the show has proven to be successful commercially, but with some male fans upset that women are the ones in charge of steering the show, do you think this might put Disney off and force them to change direction? And with such negative reviews on social media, do you think there's a possibility that She-Hulk might get canceled? Time will tell. So guys, do you think the Twitter haters have valid reasons for disliking the She-Hulk series? Let us have your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, as I expect you did, then it'll be nice to give it a like and a share. One more thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to keep getting more interesting videos like this.